It's been a dream since I could remember, since I was a little kid. I always knew what I wanted to do, and all I had to do was have a plan.
His goal at 9 was to go to the Olympics. You know, when you're having a conversation with a 9-year-old saying they're going to the Olympics, not that I doubted him, I never did, but I was like, okay, baby, we'll see.
Under the eyes of mom, Texas, or the world, football or track and field, Marquise Goodwin goes long. His standard, not his best, the best. U.S. Olympic trials, Eugene, Oregon. Marquise had already locked up a trip to London with his first jump, but going into his final attempt, he was not the top American.
I was the only jumper left. All the other events had ended, and it was just, you know, like the spotlight was on me.
You see the mark, and you tell yourself, Marquise Goodwin, Olympian. What was that moment like?
Man, words can't even describe it, really. My mom was in the stands, you know, I could hear her over anyone.
What was she saying?
I couldn't even really make out the words, I just heard, I love you. And she's cheesing so hard, I could see her in the stands, and you know, she got tears running down her cheeks, you know, she just overcome with joy.
I ran down the stands, and he hugged me and picked me up off the ground. He was like, you're going to London and you're going with me.
He arrived as the top American with the new personal best, but it was his first jump that secured his spot in London. With history and momentum on his side, Marquise again qualified for the finals with his first jump of the prelims.
When you look back at the season, he qualified to the finals at the Olympic Games on his first jump. He wins the NCAA championship on his first jump. He wins the Big 12 championship on his first jump.
The whole time I'm thinking and saying to myself, it's my time. I mean, nothing else was going through my head. I was like, this is my medal. I'm about to win this. My first jump, I was so amped up, you know, I scooted my mark back about a foot, and I just went for it. And I boomed a big one.
You were flying?
Yeah, flying down the runway. Usain Bolt. I boomed a big one, and look back, it was a foul. It was my farthest jump by far ever.
That was well over a 27.4. That was close to a 28 mark. Yes, it would have been like beyond a gold medal.
All year long, we've had these first jump successes. All of a sudden, you go from just competing to correcting.
I just lost it. I couldn't make it happen.
After he jumped, and it wasn't short, and he didn't make it to the top 10, he just sat on the field, on the ground for like a long time.
I wanted that medal more than anything, more than I wanted to breathe, you know. That was something that I dreamed for since forever, and now I gotta wait another 4 years to try to make it happen.
Marquise did not wait long to leave heartbreak behind. He caught an early flight back to Austin and was immediately embraced by his team, his second family, as a champion.
Last thing, where's Marquise? Come here, Marquise.
Okay.
It is 1:30 where he left last night. So it is way late for him. And they wanted him to stay another day. He busted his tail and flew all night to get back so he could rejoin his football team. And even though he was the national champ, the U.S. and NCAA national champion, even though he was most valuable player with our coaches in a bowl game, and still on the honor roll and had a great year, he's still disappointed. So we're going to pick him up, make sure he gets back into the flow and help us win a championship. Get in there and break him down.
Continue to work hard every day, bust y'all ass, and y'all know what to do. Win on 3. 1, 2, 3. Win.
USA across my chest, Texas Longhorn across my chest. Whatever it is, I'm gonna represent it to the fullest. Feels good to be back. They welcomed me with open arms. It was like I never missed a day, really. You know, I'm back out there now grinding with the team.